Hello everyone. Today we're going to do a little unboxing video of the Hatching Time 180s. We bought a combo pack with about two of them, a setter and a layer, or a setter and an incubator. You can use them for both, but the instructions say, well, I just showed you, you got to turn this box over upside down and then open the flaps. That way you can pull the box open without damaging anything, because it's all electrical components. I'm gonna get all this tape cut and I will show y'all how to go about it after that. All right, so what we gotta do, I got this bad boy, this is the bottom. What we gotta do is turn your flaps up like that. Hold it like this. You'll be able to see me turn it up. Okay. Now that sweet reveal, let's get her right there. Holy Moses. Okay, so this is the first one. This is the second one right here we're gonna do. So we're gonna take our foam off, set it up on one side, take the foam out from this one, take the foam out from this one, manual on top. You can see that it has the 60, 120, and 180. We had the 180 for directions. We already have one, and we're going to give it a full review too today to let y'all know what we think about it. So I'm going to show y'all the inside, because there should be some more stuff inside that we need. Okay, so this is going to be our setter. As you can see, the baskets we have here, but so this one will not be able to be used as an incubator. Because you can see they don't have the wires to plug in it. So this is going to be strictly a setter, which is no worries. That's what we bought it for. And we are going to get us a knife to cut this. That way we can pull our first set of trays out. Sorry guys, I'm using my action camera. My DJI Osmo Pocket 3 took a poop on me. So we're going to make another cut here. That way we can pull that bad boy. So bam, bam. This is a very important piece of the puzzle. This is going to keep our humidity constant, and you always want to keep this full of water, or not slap full, but full enough, at least 3/4 of the way full, because you do not want it to run out. Because I can show y'all on the other one that we already have running that and you have this goes on the side, and this is your tube to go from your container to here, but we'll get to that in a little bit. So we're going to go ahead and get these other layers out. So this is to put water in to, especially if like you're in dry places, you will have to fill this up. But here in Florida, we do not have to worry about that, because, which I did add water to it on the first little round of eggs we did on the other one, and it literally went up like 4%. So if you want to do it to make yourself feel better, you can, but this stays in the very bottom of the tray, just like this, and you're not supposed to, you're supposed to fill it up while it's in here. That's what the instructions say, at least. I did not do that last time, but I did fill it up with hot water, like it said. So obviously it didn't matter. So we're just gonna take, oh yeah, so on your baskets, I did an unboxing video on the other one too, but I totally messed up and it didn't. Long story short, I didn't do it. So you have the tabs, holes. So they're both like that. So this one has your tabs. So we put the whole side here and the male in like that, and boom, you have your layer box. So you can see that's your fan that comes, that helps regulate and keep it constant heat everywhere, which I'm going to get to that, do's and don'ts of that in a second. So this is the cone that comes from the outside right here, and that's what the humidity, it blows it this way. So give me 1 second, I'm going to show y'all how to connect the water tank from up top. This is what keeps your humidity bubbling, and it turns it into, you know, like steam basically. So it's called Humasonic. I'll show you the other one in action in just a second. So what we're gonna do is, I'm just gonna give you a rough showing. So this will sit right here. We will connect our tube to the probe side, and little, you know, plumbing tip. Here you go. Give it a little lube. Help that bad boy get in there. So you want to make sure it's all the way as far as you can back. You do not want that bad boy to leak. So you can tell it's all the way connected, all the way pushed back to this yellow piece. So we're going to feed our tube out. And where is our tank? So this is our basically, this is the float valve right here that will let us know when water needs to come in, and then you connect the hose to that. So you take this right here, let me zoom in. You take this right here, the abscess part, and stick it on the side of your incubator. Well, this isn't an incubator, this is a layer. But same concept. So you want to make sure that bad boy is made up all the way, because this is a cone. And you want to try to make sure it's level as well. So this Humasonic here, what we're going to do is, I'm going to show you what we have to do to make this bad boy operational. It's got a little zip tie, or not a little zip tie, but a little tie here. Got to undo. Okay, so we got that undone. And now all we have to do is finish getting this daggum thing unraveled. So there's little spots. There's a little spot right here in it that it sits in. Okay, just like that. Okay, so we got that, and you want to put your cord through here, and you want to make sure to do it right so it can still seat on top of the water container. Okay, so this, we're going to do just a little more lube. And it goes here on the edge. Let me just get the camera to where I can use both hands. Okay, so we're going to put that onto here. Okay, so once again, we want to make sure this is all the way to here. All the way. We do not want any leaks. I see, baby. Okay, so you're going to have a plug-in as well in the box, and you want to plug the male in to the female end. Just like so. And keep your zip tie or your tie, and you want to make sure you see hum sonic on one side and your turner on the other, con turn. So you want to make sure to plug this into the humasonic side. Make sure that's plugged in, and then we can take all of our excess. That's why I said keep your tie. Take all of your excess and try to get it back as neat as possible. Well, you don't have your wires everywhere. Okay. We're just going to put our tie back around it and set this baby on top. I assume you can still buy the wiring harness and the all the trays, which I know you can buy all the trays, but the wiring harness for the turner to make this an incubator instead of just a setter, but we do not have that, and this is your power here. So we are going to do the same thing, but with the incubator. All right, you can see I've got the flaps like this. I'm gonna put my foot to stop it. Easily set this bad boy down. Push it into the view for y'all. And lift it straight up. And this is going to have the same components that we did on the other one. This is your humasonic, and this is going to be for your turner right here. So your instructions, and we're going to go ahead and get this styrofoam off, and then we will pick back up. As y'all can see, this one is a hatcher layer. So we've got the baskets and the turning reels. So we got, looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So they're all there. We're gonna get this tape cut out and get the turners plugged in, and I will show y'all the same process. All right. Okay, so on this one, we're gonna have to do it on the back too, to get the tape cut off. I learned this from the last go around. So just gonna cut our tape, anywhere where we have tape. Make sure it's cut. That way we can pull this bad boy. That way we can pull this bad boy out without breaking anything or having any restrictions. So we're gonna go ahead and take the top layer basket out and just set it over here. We'll get the tape off of that in a second. And same situation here. We do not want to pull out the egg turners unless we absolutely have to. What have I done with my knife? All right, I got my knife back. So we're going to cut that, get this turner. All right, instead of fighting it, we're just going to pull the tape off of the top right here. There's still another little bit holding it. There we go. This bad boy pulled out. All right, I can't do this with the camera in my hand, so I'm gonna pick. All right, we got that bad boy out. Now we're going to pull our trays out gently, and if there's anything holding it, make sure to reevaluate what you're doing so you don't break anything. Okay, so what we're gonna do here is we're going to take this one out, make sure all of our tape is off of it, and then you want to make sure that this goes to the very back. You can see the wiring harness right there. I'll zoom in, the wiring harness. There you go, you can see it right there. We want to make sure our motor is on that side and the wiring harness can hook up. So I'm going to put this one on the top. That way we can work our way from the bottom, or from the top to the bottom, and we know we're good to go. Okay, that's our probe, or our horn for that. So we're just going to put that out for now. So we're taking this one out. Let me zoom out so I know we're good. We're going to pull this out. Make sure everything's intact, no tape, and just, oh, we got to pull this tape off of the rollers real quick. But we're going to repeat this process until we get them all situated. All right, peeps, we are in there like swimwear, guys. So I'm still going to operate from this side. I'm going to put my camera on my stand right here between my legs. So remember, motor needs to be on the side of the wiring harness, opposite of your horn and fan. So we just slide that in there. No worries. We're going to get this one off the bottom. Make sure there's no tape. Make sure everything's good. Oh, for the record, on the last one we had, this guy right here, the red piece that actually turns, that connects the motor to the turner, it was broke. So always check that as soon as you get it, because you'll get outside of your window to where you can return it. So we got that one. Also, a tip is that I can offer you is to make sure your incubator stays at temperature and that you are not going to cook your eggs or there's a malfunction in the product, because it is man-made and it can mess up. So what we're going to do, put this last one in there. There's one little piece of tape left. We got it. So bam. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 of these babies. It'll hold 180 chicken eggs and like 280 I think I've had of jumbo Cotornics. Okay, same process. You have your tube, your lid, and this guy's upside down, which it shouldn't be. Which what we can do, go ahead and add this to it. The lube. The lube. That's okay. Okay, we'll get you some toilet paper. Okay, you got that bad boy connected like so. And once again, you will see your hole on this side. We want to connect it all the way. Push it in and give it a little spin. Your grommet's gonna spin a little bit with you, which is okay. You just want to get it as in there as you possibly can and as level as you can. And we are going to put this, remember to make sure that's on the same side. A little lube. See the barbed of it. See, it is made up. Set this bad boy up here. Where is my lid for that? We will set our lid up here. We will once again, we have our Humsonic And you can see here, this is the Humsonic side. We can go ahead and plug. I'm gonna leave it tied up this time. Go ahead and plug it in here. And here's your actual humidifier in this tube. And it has little barbs right here. You can put your humidifier in. That way it doesn't tip over or whatever. So we are good to go. Make sure that's in. We are plugged in. And now we have another task to tackle. So this is for your turner. This is your wiring harness that goes all the way down. You can see that each level has a male in and a female in. So we'll plug those in when we want them. That way you can do 3 or 4 at a time. You don't have to do your whole kit caboodle. So make sure y'all can see. I have my action camera going, so it's a little harder to record like this, but it ain't no worries. So we have this. This is your actual, to where it goes into the wall to turn. And we are missing some probes. Let me try to find them. Sorry, disregard. This plugs into your probe, just like this. Shoop. And then you can see on this, it's the con turn. And you obviously want to make it on the same side as your plug-in. So your male in, female in, schwam. So that is basically it, guys. Hatching time 180. This is our incubator, and we already put the other one in the incubator room / our laundry room. So we're this is the tray from the other one, and this is from Amazon. One of those little turners were broke. So that is our tank that is filled with water that goes down to your bubbler, and you can see it just went off. This one's a little bit, well, it ain't no worry. See, creates steam. So what I'm going to do is just try to fish that bad boy into where it's properly. There you go. Boom, just like that. And remember, this is your vent back here, and you don't want it too close to a wall. And this is everything in how it's supposed to be. So a few tips I've seen from, that's the horn right there, and that's your fan. I don't know if y'all can see how dusty it is in here, but that is from putting paper towels in the egg turner to keep the little barbed wire eggs from falling through. But we're going to switch these eggs into the new one once we get our incubator going, that we know it's not going to be too hot or too cold. Here is eggs, some more chicken eggs, quail eggs. So if you watched my video before, I put paper towels all in here. So you do not need to do that with the jumbo Cotornics, because they'll just sit right in there. All in all, I've not had any complaints with the Hatching Time 180. I've been used to using the, oh crap, phone's ringing. Hang on about that. Some people trying to get buy some property. What's up, girls? Hey. What y'all doing? Ellie's gloved up. What y'all been doing? What kind of chores?
Not fun ones. Birds.
Birds. You're the one that wants to take over the family business. You've said that 100 times.
I said I am. I just don't want to.
She just wants the benefits. But anyway, so like I said, I've had no problem, no quarrels with the Hatching Time 180. I absolutely love it. I've been used to the.
Can we do the inside ones now?
Yeah, well, I'm gonna come out and help you out in a minute.
Oh, we already did those over there.
Okay. Well, we still gotta wash and get ready for the low ball.
Oh.
So it's these. This is the twins' birthday tomorrow. Tomorrow, day of shooting is 11/11. So those are Bob Whites. They're about to get moved outside.
Wait, do you want us to change it?
And we have Matacoup 20, a 30, 30, 30. So this is a project that we're going to have to further our breeding program. That way we know our genetics aren't getting all crossed up and that we're not inbreeding. So that will wrap up this video. I don't really have any more tips other than both the Hatching Time 180 and the Matacoup are both superb incubators. We're going to we will get these bad boys plugged in and I'll show you what they should be doing. Okay, so we're not going to need this one right now. This is the setter. We will, how many more days do we have? We have, that was never plugged in. Oh boy. So one of those weren't plugged in or got unplugged. So the 21, we're going to discard them eggs and start over. So we've got roughly, 17 minus 10, 11. We got 12 days till these bad boys hatch. So we will get the other one plugged in and ready to go once that happens. So what we are going to do, plug this baby in. And your power source is on the back. I hear the fan cutting on. We have our Turner good. This is our Humasonic. We need to add water to that ASAP. I can use this bottle right here since it's not turned in. So all we're going to do is pour some water in here. That way that bad boy isn't running it dry. And we don't have it quite level, so we're going to set it up level. We're going to bam. We need to get our lid so we don't make a mess wherever the heck I put that. I do not know. Give me a second. And I messed up by not putting this on first. So we're going to unplug it real quick. Run this through there. Like so. And we're going to have to undo it. Daggone it. Give me a second, guys. Okay. Remember, the lid side down. Stick this through there. Oh my gracious. And we're going to run it all the way down. Set it in there. Plug this bad boy back up to here. And we should be good to go. That's your humidity on the bottom, your temperature on the top, and this is a light switch. Boop. Yeah. Nice. So once we get this bad boy up to temperature, we're going to set a bunch of chicken eggs, well, those 2 things of chicken eggs and some quail. I will show you all that too. Might be strung out a little bit, but we're okay. We're gonna be good. We got a vase of water. And we're going to do 2 more of those to fill that bad boy up correctly. All right, I have done a Terrible job, but it is the day after of filming. So we've got all 6 trays loaded down with quail eggs and incubator 2. Incubator 1, actually a little hot right now. We got 3 rows of them, all chicken eggs. But that will conclude this video. I got to go out and get some waters prepped up. But thank you for watching. Love you, and Jesus love you more.